What do you think about your fighter? It seems like it's kind of hard to get fights for your fighter right now.
Honestly, the position he's in is a tough one because he's short, he's white, and he can fight. And the average heavyweight right now is 6'3", 6'4". Fighting him and losing to him would be an embarrassment to any of those guys. So I think that's the problem. Like they don't want to be embarrassed by him. And I'm not talking like he's just a tough guy. He's a known heavyweight, 14-time national champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he can't fight and he's just a guy with a punch. He's a guy that can take you to rounds. He gonna make you think because he gonna make you miss. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We see what happens.
And let's keep it real. Like boxing doesn't always happen in like nice neighborhoods. There's a street element to it. And if you get beat by a chubby white guy, that bruises a lot of egos, you know?
It does. But at the same time, you gotta look at it like this. Dawejko from Philadelphia. There's not too many streets out here that's tougher. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the toughest, but it's not too many out here that's tougher. And he from those streets and he got the skills. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's gonna be hard for him until he opened the right door.
Because he was saying Luis Ortiz, and I thought his nickname was the Boogeyman.
I mean, honestly, listen. I don't have nothing against Luis Ortiz, but this is my problem. He's been caught for steroids twice, and had that been any other fighter, they would have made a problem about it and suspended him. They suspended Chavez Jr. 9 months for smoking weed. But this guy takes steroids and he only got suspended for a month, and then he come back and get the best win of his career, and we calling him King Kong. That's his nickname. Yeah, we calling him the Boogeyman. I understand all of that, but he hasn't really fought anybody. You know what I'm saying? All the guys he fought was over the hill, and now he fighting Tony Thompson. Tony Thompson damn near 40 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Also caught for PEDs twice.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's just a lot with this shit, man. And I mean, I wish Joey the best. I hope we can get a guy like Luis Ortiz or any of those guys.
What's a guy out there that you think that is a realistic fight that could potentially happen that you see out there?
A realistic fight right now? Honestly, he need one more win, and I say we can get a guy like Bermane Stiverne, because Bermane Stiverne really hasn't been doing much. What's his name? It's a few heavyweights out there. I would like that fight, honestly, with Anthony Joshua, because he's only, 14 fights in. Good fighter, but he got a lot of shit missing, too. He's just real strong. He's basing everything off strength. You know what I'm saying? So I would like any of those fights. I think any of those fights are realistic. With
anyone who's unexperienced at the highest level, who hasn't shown that they can do multiple elements of boxing, go rounds, etc.
Yeah, any of those guys. I mean, Joey got what it take to be in there with any of those guys. But if we're being realistic, we can't say Wilder right now. We can't say Tyson Fury right now. But we can say Huey Fury or whatever the fuck his name is, his nephew, cousin. We can say a guy like that. We can say a guy like Anthony Joshua. We can say a guy like what's the guy just fought Mansour? What's that big guy from out here, from out California?
Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, Dominic Brazil. Any of those guys. We could take any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I would like.
Think of Tyson Fury, because his antics are a little different.
No, listen, I love Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is a true fighter. He comes from a fighting family, and he's a proud guy, and he's willing to fight anybody in the world. And he talks shit because he can back it up. I like Tyson Fury. He's one of my favorite heavyweights right now.
All right, anything else you want to speak on?
Nah, man, I just wish everybody out here, would just really realize what's going on with this sport. It's a lot of guys, they out here, they trying to cheat their way to the top, and you can't cheat your way to your top because there's no way you can strengthen your chin, you know what I'm saying? So any given time you can be put out. So, you know what I mean, all these guys, get ready.
Especially in the heavyweight division.
Heavyweight division, we coming for them.
What was the improvement made with Joey to get those knockout wins?
Just getting them moving in the gym, because Joey was just set on coming in the gym, doing a few rounds, sparring a few. He was looking forward to sparring most of the time, not really running as much, but now he's running and eating right a little bit. You know what I mean? He's not eating completely right like he should be, but he's eating good and making sure he work out, and he's good to go. As long as Joey feeling good, he's good to go.
Was some of it distance? Because it seemed like he was keeping distance and fully extending on punches for some of those shots too.
I mean, you got to look at it like this. He only 5'10", so this is definitely going to play a part. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we're working on getting these guys in punching range and getting them out of here. You know what I'm saying? As long as Joey Dawejko doing what he's supposed to do, he's going to win. That's how I see it.